What a cool night it was last night. Al just showed me his ice art, and that's it. That's pretty cool.
Inside.
Nice little bowl. How many people would love that? I see how long that takes to melt today. That's a pretty cool piece of work. Nice going. Ha, I love it.
Pretty.
Yeah, put it on there and we'll see. Very nice, very nice. Well done. I'm sure you had a lot to do with that.
Yes, I did. I thought hard.
I like it. Oh yeah, I can see that. It did. Yeah.
Very cool.
Very cool. And that's again upside down. It was the top part there. That's cool. I like it. Nice going. Well done. Just heard some birds back. It's interesting, as I said, when you have no leaves on the trees, you start hearing things. Well, you hear birds. You can see them better. But I came in red-winged blackbird. I heard that. I thought, okay, that's a start. As I said, I saw a heron a couple days ago, and the robins are back, so they're starting to come back. So this is coming around nicely, as you can see. This will be the first bucket once it gets up to 7.5. And I'll show you the big buckets. There are the big boxes that come by. You can see, I think you can see that says 4 liter, and we have half a liter, 500 mils, and then at the bottom, I believe I can see a 1 liter box and maybe a 2 liter box. So for the jug. So we go through a lot, and various sizes. As I said a couple days ago, somebody came in and bought 5 4-liter jugs, and then right after, somebody came in and bought 4 of them. So you never know what people are going to buy. They just come in and get what they want. So here I am back at the thermometer. I'm going to take off a pail, first pail of the day. Open this up. Have this liquid gold come in. I'm going to watch the arrow. See, probably will go in. I think the second channel was a little high. So we'll see what's up. Again, it's still hot. I'm going to turn this off. And there we go. Okay. First bucket of the day. Arrow is still a bit high. Might come back in a second and add some more. I'll take this over and put the hygrometer in and test the density. I was watching something a couple days ago on TV, and he talked about an orange grove in Florida, and they talked about sugar water density and bricks, and I thought, isn't that interesting? It's the same with the sugar water density with maple syrup. Bricks in maple syrup and bricks in the orange juice production. So I've just put the hygrometer, I'll show it to you again. I just put that in to measure the density. I'm going to say it's just a tad high, which means that it's not 68 bricks, it's probably maybe 70, 71. So I'm going to add a little bit of sap, warm sap, and have that and have less white show. And I'll go back to the other. I think I'm going to pour off another bucket. This hasn't gone down much, so I will. Oh, there's a dog. Goodness gracious, hi dog. Whoa. All right. Wow, everybody's here.
Hello.
Hi. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. I'm just going to pour off some more stuff. So as you can see, I just poured another bucket, and the arrow that was up at say 8 or 9 has now gone below 7. So that's again, it means that the syrup that was taken out is now replaced by some sap, and so it'll take maybe about 25 minutes. I anticipate that arrow going down to maybe 3 or 2 even, and then in 25 minutes it'll be back up to 7 and 8 for another bucket. Over here, oh, so that's the bucket. I'll show you what I've done over here. Might be, whoop. Might be a bit still high, but I think that's looking pretty good to have 68 bricks of sugar, and we'll put it through the processor, the filter, when Al gets back. So what Phil has here is he has 2 new bottles. I haven't seen them before. The one in his left hand is, again, a hockey player, and the one in the right hand is a field hockey player. I mean, what do you expect from Canada, eh? So anyway, new bottles for this year just to see what's up. Take care. Good. Okay, we're on. So what we're going to do is we're going to pour off. Go ahead, open it. And you can see that's coming down. right? So what the gentleman is going to do is he's going to watch the needle. He's also going to watch the bucket. He's going to make sure that the bucket doesn't overflow, and he's going to make sure that the needle doesn't go past 7. And it looks as if he's got lots of room. The needle's gone up a bit, so I think we're going to have a great bucket here. So we're okay. Now you can start pulling. Wait, you got a little more space. I'm sorry. You're okay. You're okay. So I would close that now. So what it looks like is going to happen is that when Al takes this over to the finishing area, I think he showed you before the density.
Yep.
He's going to put that on the finishing table, and what's going to happen is he'll put the hygrometer in there, and it will be so high. So he'll have to add a bit. We'd rather have high, because if you have low, then we have to go over to the finishing table and do the exact same process, heat it up to get it up to 7.5 and 8, and we don't want to do that. So that was good. So we'll call Al and see what happens.
All day long, we know where we want that level. Like in theory, if it was the first bucket of the day, we'd put that in and wait for the red line to develop. It's slowly coming up. You can see the red line. And we'd want that red line like level with the liquid. So depending on the temperature, this thing will float higher if it's a little colder, the bucket is, and then float lower if it's warm, thinner. So we know from previous pour-offs that we want it at about that level right there. And when I let it go, it's a little heavier, so it's popped up. So what we will do is add a bit of, this is just boiled sap that we took off the evaporator. So we can add a bit in. Again, knowing previous experience is how much to add, is because we've done it so many times. So then we'll just mix that in a little bit.
So that again, if it shows too much white, what that means is there's it's
Did you see how it went down there?
Yeah.
With that boiled sap? So now we know that that's
about
like
right.
60, that'll be about 68%. Like we want it at 67 bricks minimum, but we usually run it a wee bit up, a little higher. Because we want it to be over.
Yes,
It's better to be over than under.
Yeah, that's so we complain that was water.
If it's
Exactly.
under, then
Exactly.
and it's illegal to sell.
Other than
Oh,
that,
it is?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So
Has
anyway,
to
so
be,
that's
in order
good.
to be considered maple syrup, it has to be at a minimum 67.
So he's going to take that around in the filter, process. Hey, that was an interesting day. We just had some people in from Germany. They spent the last couple hours watching and listening and sampling. It was good. And sap didn't come in as well as we thought. So it'd be interesting. Tomorrow might be this was day 5 of boil. So we might have to see what happens. Maybe tomorrow might be a collection day, and we'll start the next day. Anyway, interesting day. At least it's not freezing cold.